Good afternoon, and welcome to the Strategic Forces Subcommittee's hearing on missile defense and defeat programs of the Department of Defense. Testifying before the subcommittee today, we have Ms. Andrea Yaffe, who is currently performing the duties of the Assistant Secretary of Defense for Space Policy. We have General Gregory Gio, Commander of U.S. North Command and Northern American Aerospace Defense Command. Lieutenant General Heath Collins, Director of Missile Defense Agency, and Lieutenant General Sean Gainey, Commander, U.S. Army Space and Missile Defense Command and Joint Functional Component Command for Integrated Missile Defense. Thank you to our witnesses for being with us today. We recognize the FY26 budget is still being finalized, and this limits our ability to discuss funding levels for the upcoming fiscal year. However, we look forward to hearing from you on the policies, programs, and priorities for the Department of Missile Defense and missile defeat activities. Your testimony today will help set the stage for our review of the President's budget when it is submitted. We also look forward to hearing an update from our witnesses on the Department's work to develop the Golden Dome for America's architecture. Today's hearing comes as an important moment for missile defense. Despite the growth and increasing complexity of missile threats in recent years and the value of missile defense capabilities being demonstrated in the skies over Israel, the Red Sea, and Ukraine, budget requests for missile defense funding in recent years have declined. Last year's budget in particular prematurely eliminated competition in two key missile defense programs, the Glide Phase Interceptor and Next Generation Interceptor, and also proposed to terminate procurement of the Navy's SM-3 Block IB interceptor. Each of these decisions added risk and sacrificed capability for the sake of reducing funding on missile defense. Now a new administration has taken office with a new vision for investment in missile defense capabilities and defending the homeland that is long overdue. Missile threats to the homeland are growing and becoming more dynamic as our adversaries develop and deploy new capabilities such as hypersonic weapons, long-range cruise missiles, new ballistic missiles, and even fractional orbital bombardment system, or FOBs. These capabilities enable our adversaries to strike the United States and coerce U.S. leadership in the event of crisis, and our ability to defend against them has not kept pace. Sustained underinvestment and outdated policy limitations have left our homeland vulnerable. In its 2023 report, the Bipartisan Congressional Commission on Strategic Posture of the United States, led by Madeleine Creedon and former Secretary John Kyle, noted our homeland's vulnerability, stating, Russia and China are deploying missile defense systems designed to protect critical assets against U.S. offensive strikes. To date, the United States has chosen not to build homeland missile defenses against major powers. U.S. homeland integrated air and missile defense capabilities do not adequately protect the critical infrastructure necessary to project power and avoid coercion in light of growing Russian and Chinese nuclear conventional strike threats. The Commission went on to recommend the deployment of a comprehensive integrated air and missile defense system capable of deterring and defeating coercive attacks from Russia and China, as well as rogue states. And it argued doing so would strengthen deterrence and reinforce strategic stability by complicating adversary planning and reducing incentives to conduct coercive attacks. While I expect we will see significant partisan debate about the Golden Dome, it's important to remember the common sense bipartisan elements at the core of the President's vision, and I look forward to seeing the Department's plan for carrying it out.